Chapter 2. The Law Firm. Terry saw the sun bore down with relentless heat, startling and contrasting the cold he had left behind. The air was dry, filled with the scent of hot pavement and tasting gasoline, and the brightness of it all made Arthur squint as he pulled into the parking lot of Adrian Solis at Hornison Law. The small old building was in downtown Phoenix. Its wooden brick facade suggests a time when buildings were made to endure. Arthur stepped out of his truck, feeling the shift in temperature sink into his skin for the first time since receiving the letter, the knees colliding his stomach. What exactly had he expected? A distant relative waiting for him? A grand state to inherit? It feels surreal to be here, standing at the threshold of something he knew nothing about. Taking a deep breath, he stepped inside. The office was quiet, save for the rhythmic clicking of keyboard behind his reception desk. The air smelled of paper and something faintly metallic, like bulbed ink. That sharp eye, the professional woman in her early 40s, glanced out from her computer. "Arthur," she asked, and she already knew the answer. Arthur nodded. "Please, right this way." She led him down a short hallway, past framed certificates and sepia-toned photographs, into a dimly lit office lined with bookshelves. A large wooden desk sat in the center, whenever another woman, his lawyer presumably, waited. She stood up as he entered, offering a firm handshake. "Mr. Collins, I'm Valeria Solis. Please have a seat." Arthur sat. The chair was stiff, the kind meant for formality rather than comfort. Valeria waited no time, reaching for the stack of documents beside her. "First, let me say that this situation is rather unique," she began, her gaze measured. "The statement question is a ranch in Sonora, Mexico, one that has been passed down through your family for generations. Our firm was retained only recently by the last known occupant of the ranch, who," she hesitated, "has since been declared missing." Arthur's fingers tensed against the armrest. "Missing," she nodded. "Legally presumed dead. However, while preparing for the property sale, McLean discovered records indicating a surviving heir. You. That's when the firm was hard to locate you." Arthur leaned back slightly, absorbing the information. The weight of it settled deep in his chest. He had never given much thought to his ancestry, the bloodlines that he held precede him, and yet here was proof that they existed, that they had lived and died on this land, his land. She slid the documents across the desk towards him. A deed, an official inheritance transfer, and something else. The paper felt thick, aged and heavier than it should have been. A faint, musty scent rose from it. Not just old paper, but something more profound, the smell of time itself. Arthur scanned the first few pages. His name was written at the void. A concert binded him to something that had existed long before he had ever taken his first breath. He flipped further, and that's when he saw it. A wax seal pressed into a page written in elegant Spanish, its stout reminiscence of the early 1900s. This was among the original state's documents, Valeria explained. Some of these records date back to the Mexican Revolution, detailing land ownership transfers. But Hughes was this strange. Arthur looked up. The ranch had never been sold, ever. A silence stretched between them. Arthur glanced back at the document, at the elegant, loopy script beneath the wax seal. This land had never changed hands, not through money or law, only through blood. A strange unease settled in his chest. Valeria folded her hands. "Mr. Collins, as of now, the ranch belongs to you. It is entirely within your rights to sell, keep, or do whatever you wish. But before you decide, I suggest you see it for yourself." Arthur exhaled slowly, staring down at the papers before him. Somewhere in Sonora, there was a ranch waiting for him, and for the first time since receiving the letter, she wondered if he had been waiting for much longer than that.